Hello and happy Thursday, everyone. I'm Amanda Lozano, and joining us now is Jenny Wilson, who is the Executive Director at Concho Valley Paws. Jenny, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we are once again back with the Clear the Shelters live stream. Now, Clear the Shelters, let's talk a little bit more about what it is for those who may not know about this partnership. It's changed a little bit this year because of COVID-19. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so Clear the Shelter is something that we've been very fortunate to partner with KSAN with annually, and I think this is our 5th year to do it, I believe. And normally we have just one big event on a weekend in August, but because of COVID-19, we changed things up a little, and I think it's actually going to be better because we're doing a month-long celebration of adoptions. And so we're bringing the animals to people in their home or at their work through social media. So this is our virtual adoption. So you can see these pets, and all the pets that we feature here today are free to adopt. That includes their spay, their neuter, their microchip, their vaccinations. You get a personalized ID tag, collar, leash, and a bag of food. So we try to set you up for success.
Now, once we finish this adoption event, this virtual adoption event, if anyone is interested in any of the pets that we will be seeing today, what do they need to do?
They just go to cvpaws.org online. We have streamlined our process so everything can be done online. So cvpaws.org, and they click on the application link. They fill out the information, and then one of our adoption specialists will contact them via phone. They'll take care of the interview online, and then we arrange for time for them to come meet the pet and take the pet home. And we're doing a trial stage, so since you can't adequately socialize right now in the shelter with these animals, you can actually take them home for the weekend for 72 hours to make sure it's the right fit for you and your family.
All right, perfect. Now we have a few pets here with us today that we're going to be showcasing. How many do we have, and who's first?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 dogs and 1 cat. So we have 8 pets total.
All right, now let's go ahead and get started and see what these wonderful pets that we've got are all about.
Okay, well, we're starting with Abby.
Hi.
And Abby, tell us who you have this morning.
I have Diamond. She's a beautiful, like a bluish gray pit. She's about 2 years old. She is super sweet. She is the sweetest thing ever. She loves butt rubs. She cannot get enough butt rubs. She is just a doll. With the other dogs, she seems to be interacting pretty well. But we would just make sure that she does good with other dogs before you guys get her home if you have other pets. She is a great dog. She's just a little energetic. She's been cooped up in a kennel, so being outside has got her super excited. She has a beautiful face, a beautiful smile, and she has some real muscly legs too. She's super strong.
And she's 2 years old, right? Is that what you said?
With 2 years old. So yes, this is Diamond, 2-year-old pit mix. And she's just really pretty. Look at that face.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's
loving those rubs, that attention.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Abby's hitting all the right spots, right? So as you can see, she's just a really calm and sweet girl. She just wants someone to love her. So this is Diamond.
All the pets at the shelter want, right? They just all want someone to take them home.
She's only about 40 pounds, and she's full grown. She's a little bit of a smaller
kid.
Look at that smile. She is happy to be outside getting all that love. Once again, everyone, that's Diamond. Is that what you said, Diamond?
Yes, that's Diamond, yes.
Diamond.
2-year-old pit mix. And how long has she been here, Ebony?
She's been here since the beginning of the month. Oh wait, no, I take that back. Beginning of last month. So she's been here for about 1 month. But again, 1 month is too long for any dog here at the shelter, especially for a dog this sweet, this pretty, this loving, this affectionate. She just needs a really good home to get out of here as quickly as possible.
All right, that's Diamond. All right, and then Abby's going to show us this guy over here. She's going to get him in here in just a second. Who is this one over here, Abby? Who is this one that you pulled?
This is Albany. She is very happy to be out of that kennel.
And she's got some really pretty markings.
Yes, she does. She is super sweet as well. She's a German Shepherd mix. She loves attention as well.
Look at your
She is
face.
so pretty. She has some good interactions with other dogs as well. With the other dogs in the kennel, she was coming up and trying to lick them through the kennel, just wagging her tail. She is super sweet. Hi, Albany. Hi. She loves to play.
And how old is she?
She's about 3 or 4.
3 or 4. She's got really beautiful markings, and her face is so cute.
Very unique markings. And if she'll turn around, I'll show you her eyes again. She's got really pretty eyes and a great smile. She's interested in all her friends out here, though. There we go. She's got those golden eyes.
Wow.
Look at me. Look, Albany. Look. Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
She may be a little bit camera shy.
She's a very sweet girl. How old is she, Albany?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. And how long has she been in the shelter?
She's been here since March.
Since March. So she's been in here a while. We'd love to get her out of here today. So again, she's free to adopt. And you can take her home to see how she does with your pets and make sure that she's a good fit for your family.
And how big is she?
She weighs about 50 pounds, 55 pounds.
Yeah, she's short, but she's muscular and stocky.
Okay. She's beautiful. Look at her eyes.
She's very happy to be out of that kennel.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Look. Show everybody your pretty face. She's like, I'm shy. All right, so this was Albany.
Albany.
So next we have Hunter. He's one of our youth volunteers, and he has picked. Let me grab this other gate. He has picked. Is it Cece? Cricket. All right, Hunter, tell us about Cricket and speak loud, okay?
Cricket is a 2-year-old female terrier mixed so sweet and full grown. She's 30 pounds.
She's 30 pounds, but she is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell she likes kids, obviously. But she's super, super cute. She needs a good groom. But aside from that, she's beautiful. She's ready to go home. It's going to make somebody an awesome.
What kind of dog is Cricket?
What kind of dog is she, Hunter?
A terrier.
Yes, she's a long-haired terrier. There may be some Westie Karen Terrier in there. She's got the long white hair, the sharp nose. Here, Cricket, let's see your face real quick. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, pet me, Hunter. I just want to be with you. So if you have kids, this is a kid-tested dog ready to go home.
And how long has Cricket been at the shelter?
Cricket's been here not very long. She's pretty new to the shelter. She just recently came in. And because she's small and she's one of the cute and fluffy, she probably won't be here very long. So if you're interested in Cricket, go online now at cvpaws.org to fill out her application. And then we'll get somebody to contact you and do the interview over the phone. And let's get her out of the shelter.
And like you said, she seems to be doing well with Hunter. What about with other dogs?
She seems to be doing great with other dogs that are smaller or the same size. I'm not real sure how she is with the larger dogs. Sometimes they get intimidated. And like we talked about last week, most of your fights or your dog fights or bites are fear induced. So we would just take it real slow, introducing her to larger dogs. But her size is smaller, so you're doing well.
Once again, everyone, that is Cricket. She is cute and fluffy. Look at her, and she is loving all that attention she's getting from Hunter, too.
Thank you, Hunter. Okay, and Landon is here. Who do you have, Landon? Jay. So this is another one of our youth volunteers. This is Landon. And he is going to talk to us about who he picked this one. Go ahead and put it in your lap so I can get both of you on the shot.
Really understand.
She is super excited to be out here with you. Okay, tell me about her, Landon.
She is a female terrier mix.
She's a female terrier, okay?
Around 10 pounds. 4 months old.
So she's just a puppy. Yeah, so she's about 4 months old. Probably female Chihuahua mix. I don't think she's going to be a very big dog. But why did you pick this one?
Oh, because she's energetic and cute.
She is. She's energetic and cute. So perfect for kids. And she seems to be doing really well with him. And of course, you know, the smaller dogs, we like to see them go to families with older kids or gentle kids, just to make sure these little guys don't get hurt. Oh, she likes to give kisses. All right, so this was Jay.
And she's 4 months old, right?
4 months old, yes.
4 months old, okay.
And she is free to adopt today. That includes her spay, her vaccinations, her microchip. We'll get you a collar and tag, an engraved tag and a leash set and a free bag of dog food.
She does seem to have a lot of energy.
Yes, she is all the way puppy. She wants to play with the cats and the dogs.
And I think that's something that people need to keep in mind too when they adopt is how old that dog is that they're adopting. If they're a puppy, of course, they're going to take up a little bit more of their time, and you're going to have to just be a little bit more dedicated to them.
Yes, it is a commitment. It is definitely a commitment. So this is Izzy, and Izzy's got our only cat today. She's going to show us. Who is this, Izzy? Who is it? Rhett. So this is Rhett, and Rhett's very new to the shelter. Tell us about him. What do you know about him? No? You gonna be shy? Okay, Rhett is about 8 weeks old, and he's super cute. He is a very cute little kitten. He's a very loving kitten. The kids have just been able to handle him and love on him. But he's brand new. He just showed up at the shelter yesterday, and so we'd love to get him into a loving home. So this is Rhett, and he's free to adopt today.
And cats are great for people who maybe live in an apartment or maybe don't have as much time for, say, a dog. So they make great pets for people as well.
Exactly. They're very self-sufficient. So if you go out of town a lot, a cat is a good pet for you because as long as you leave enough food and water and a clean box for them, they can be alone for a couple of days. Have somebody check on them. So they're kind of low maintenance pets, but they're very loving and affectionate. So this is Rex.
How does he do with dogs?
Well, we are getting him used to dogs this morning. So far, so good. He's not super scared. He's letting Izzy handle him. He's not trying to get away. So he's learning the ropes. He's learning that not all dogs are mean and some are very nice.
Very sweet.
All right, and then next, go ahead and go up this way. There you go. And now we have Chastity.
Big boy. This is Fermantle. I call him Furman for short.
Furman.
Yeah, he's a Bulldog Terrier mix. He's about 4 years old. He's been here a couple weeks now. He's found trotting down the loop. I picked him up. Yeah, he's a pretty chill dog. He's a big boy, so if you have a weight limit at your apartment, he's probably about 60 pounds. So.
60 pounds. Is he a boxer mix?
He may have some boxer in him. He's a good boy.
He's cute.
Yes.
He's cute.
And he seems to be dog friendly. Maybe he hasn't really been very reactive to him. He looks like he just kind of wants to play with them.
Yeah, he's young. What do you think? How old do you think he is?
I figured about 4. But I think we have.
So we're thinking he's about 4 years old. About what'd you say? 60 pounds.
Yeah.
And but he's a really pretty dog.
He is. He's just kind of chill. He'd be a good couch potato for someone that just wants cuddly and lazy with the dog.
So this is Furman.
Big boy.
What do they have?
For Mantle?
For Mantle, but we call him Furman.
Yes.
So if you fill out your application, go to cvpaws.org, and Chastity will give you a call and give a visit at length about him and take him home and see if he's the right dog for your family. And he's been pretty good around the kids. Just keep in mind, like we talked about last week, anytime you bring a new dog into the home, you want to make sure that you supervise all the interaction for several weeks between your kids and the dog, and between your existing dog and the new dog, or your existing cat and the new dog, because that period of time is when everybody's getting to learn their role in the home and getting used to that being their home. And so we want everybody to just be kind of vigilant during that time, just to make sure we don't have any accidents and the dogs aren't too stressed.
Absolutely. Again, everyone, that is for Mantle, the big boy. She's loving all those rubs.
Okay. All right. All right. And our next one. This is Jen, and who do you have this morning?
I have Khaleesi. Hi,
Khaleesi. He's so pretty. You know, we don't see a lot of whippets in this area, but she sure looks like she could have some whippet in her.
Yes, ma'am, some whippet and a little bit of terrier. She's very sweet. She is very scared. She hasn't been here very long, and all the other big dogs are frightening her. She's about 4 to 5 months old, and just loves to be pet. She's all leaning in.
So she's not going to get too much bigger.
No, maybe 10 more pounds. Her body really needs to fill out. She's rather skinny. Yes.
Well, she's cute, but she's on the smaller side, so she'd be good for an apartment. She'd be a good walking or running buddy, but you can tell her feet are a little big, so she's going to grow a little bit more, but she's still going to be on the smaller side.
She's got these webbed feet, which means she was probably kenneled somewhere for
too long,
for extended periods of time, which will also stunt her growth quite a bit. So I think
she has the sweetest face.
Yes, these big dogs are walking around her, and while they're minding their own business, she's a little bit terrified.
Aww.
There's all these horses.
Looks super soft.
She's really sweet.
She's very soft. Yeah, she's very soft. Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, she looks so cute.
What's her name again?
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi. How long has she? Hadn't been here very long, has she?
Nope, this is probably her 5th or 6th day here, but as she's very young, it's important to get her out very quickly. That dog's not coming at you.
Oh.
So this is Khaleesi. So if you're interested in Khaleesi, we'd love to get her in a home today, whether it's a foster home or forever home.
Little girl.
But let's get her out of the shelter because she is very shy, and the shelter's not a good place for a shy girl.
No, especially when you grow up in.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Khaleesi, come on.
So this is Khaleesi. Okay.
Khaleesi.
And next we have Puppuccino. So this is Haley, and she is one of our student interns this summer. Oh, you want to close up? Here, come here. All right. So Haley, tell us about Puppuccino.
Puppuccino is a shepherd mix. He's around 1 year old. Came in February 26, 2020.
He seems like a very sweet boy and really pretty markings. He's got lipstick on. You wearing lipstick. And so, how old do you think he is?
Around 1.
He's about a year old. So it's a shepherd collie mix. But he's a sweet, pretty guy. How much does he weigh, Haley? You know? I would say probably about 50 pounds. He's a tall guy. He's a big boy.
He's got that big fluffy tail that's wagging. He's loving being outside.
He's loving being outside, and I think he really likes being around Haley, and he's a good people dog. How is he with other dogs? So we had him interact.
He didn't interact. He
Just kind of minded his own business. Yeah. Have we had Chastity? Have we had him out with other dogs at events or anything? And it's been so long since we've had.
I think he's dog friendly. He's just, no cats.
No cats.
No
No
cats.
cats, but he is dog friendly. Well, you can see right now he's trying to make a friend through the fence. I want to play. All right, so this is Puppuccino. So if you're interested in him, he is a bigger dog, so you need to be prepared for that. He's going to require grooming. He does shed, but beautiful. And he's going to make somebody a wonderful family pet. He seems to really like the kids, likes other dogs. So just make sure we're putting him in a home with no cats. Not a cat fan.
No. But he's a happy boy.
Good boy. All right. And do we have anybody else? That's it for today. So Puppuccino's our last one today. So everyone we showed you is free to adopt. And like we mentioned earlier, we can do everything online at cvpaws.org. Go online, fill out the application, and ask what pet you're interested in. Just put the name of the pet, and then we'll give you a call. Chastity, Avity, or Haley will do the interview with you on the phone, and then we'll set up a time for you to come and pick up the pet and take him home, and you can take him home for 72 hours, make sure it's a good fit. And we're doing that because we can't adequately socialize in the shelter right now due to COVID-19. So everything is internet-based and home-based. So we're going to make this as efficient and effective as possible. But we'd love to get all these guys out today.
And again, all of these pets that are being adopted from the shelter come with their vaccinations, microchip, leash, collar, bag of dog food. What else was it, Jenny?
An engraved tag, and it does cover their spay and neuter as well.
Okay, perfect. And I have one question for you, Jenny. I noticed some of the names of these pets were a bit different, a bit interesting. How do you guys come up with them?
A lot of that is done at the shelter when the animal comes in through intake. And we try to be creative because we have so many Maxes and so many Bellas that they start to run together. So they're always looking for new names. They have a baby book over there. So they're over there grabbing names from whatever. We've done states, we've done department stores, you name it, we've tried it. So, but yeah, and these dogs don't necessarily know their name. The longer they're here, the more they learn the name that we call them. But we want them to have a name in the shelter. We don't want them to be just a number. So we do name them at intake because most of them come in as stray and we don't know what their names were before we met them. But you can change their name. They learn new names very, very quickly.
All right. Well, once again, everyone, all of the pets that we showed you today are free to adopt. And if you're interested, you can just go to that website, cvpaws.org, and fill out that application. And how long will these pets be free until, Jenny?
All these guys are going to be free until next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Okay, perfect. And this event, Clear the Shelters, is going on all month long. So if maybe, one of these pets that we showed you today isn't the right fit for you and your family, stay tuned. We'll be having another of these virtual adoption events next Thursday. So you might find your perfect fit then, but you just got to stay tuned.
And also, I want to encourage everyone to follow us on Facebook as well. And I think that KSAN's also sharing some of our adoption pictures and our available pet photos. So all of the pets at the shelter and the pets in foster care at cvpaws.org.
All right, there you go. Well, thank you, Jenny, so much for joining us today. And thank you to our sponsors, Jim Bass Ford and Kent Elliott Roofing, for sponsoring this event. Once again, everyone, cvpaws.org to fill out an application to adopt any of these animals who deserve and would love to go to their forever home. Jenny, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you very much.
Oh, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
You too. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.